Oh, I'm very proud of him. And we've only scratched the surface of what he can do. And I knew, we didn't get off to the best start, but I knew he'd grow into the fight. I've never met such a strong-minded, strong-willed young man. He's very determined and very focused. We've only had 8 weeks together. He's only going to get better. But we're not looking too far ahead. Let's enjoy tonight. There's a new star in world boxing, and his name is Hamzah Shiraz.
You said it. That's exactly what it is. A new star, a big star in boxing. And announce yourself on the scene in a spectacular fashion. So, I don't know if there's any questions you want to ask them.
You're right here in front, Hamzah. You came out to At Peace. You seemed at peace all week.
Yeah.
You didn't seem fazed by the moment coming out here in the first time ever that this venue has hosted boxing.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the impact of Andy Lee as a trainer, because a lot was made in terms of the weight, you making 160, being such a tall fighter.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the impact of Andy Lee and the tactics going into this fight. What were you focused on being able to do against Edgar Berlanga?
Like Andy said, when I first walked into his gym, we knew we only had 8 or 9 weeks together, so we was kind of on a crash course. But listen, he's been there, he's done it, he's won a world title, he's practically, he had his career here in New York, so I was very comfortable coming here. And yeah, I felt at peace. You got to remember, from an 8-year-old kid in UK who never ever, in all honesty, thought I'd be here, just with hard work, listen, living in the moment, working hard every day, like I said, ups and downs. I never thought I'd be here. Now we're here, it's like, it's my time to shine, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, alhamdulillah, always.
And the tactics?
The tactics, it was, like I said, we knew we had 8 or 9 weeks together, so we couldn't complicate anything. It was just about throwing more punches, throwing the right punches, and doing what is required of me in the fight. Like the first couple of rounds I was losing them, and I knew I was losing them, but I was adjusting, and that was a massive learning experience I learned from my last fight against Adamis. So I think that's what makes a great fighter, or not a great fighter, a good fighter, adapting from fights to fights, and yeah, this was a good day for me.
Congratulations on the win, Hamzah. Question, how does the win feel considering the build up to the fight, the trash talk, the booing? Does the knockout make the win even more sweeter?
Yeah, it does. A lot of people were happy for me. But like I said, respect to Berlanga at the end of the day. I knew what I was up against. I knew the shit talking that was going to be involved. I knew the type of character he was. So it was all about mentally staying very sane, staying very focused. And like I said, nothing was stopping me winning tonight. Honestly, nothing.
Radio Robin down here in the front. Berlanga won the first round, at least on my card. He had some success in the second.
Yep.
It seemed like he hit you with some good shots. Did you need to make an adjustment early in the fight to turn the tide?
Yeah, I did. I don't think he expected me to fight him close. His jab surprised me. A lot. It was very quick, and it was catching me a lot. And I didn't expect that. So like I said, I had to make the adjustment.
He said to me after the second round, he said, I can hunt this guy. I said, go ahead and do it. And that's what he did. He started walking forward, and you could see it demoralized Berlanga. And then people don't understand how hard he punches. That left hand is, it's a gift. It's unbelievable, and it's only a matter of time.
It's not something he's just been doing. I mean, look how many guys he stopped in style. He's done it to lots of fighters. And tonight he done it with a guy who went the distance with Canelo. And he's got a sensational punch himself. He negated everything. At the end of it, after those first couple, I thought he won the second round. But after that, I just thought that you could see he was getting command. And those couple of uppercuts he threw, he definitely hurt him with those shots. They were good uppercuts, and he done a job. Yeah, up the middle. It's there. You can see what he's doing. But if you're big punches like that, you just back him up. You put him on the back foot. You take a lot away from him, and that's what he done. He took a lot away from him.
To your point, Andy, and yours, Frank, stopping Berlanga in the first half of the fight, nonetheless, is an accomplishment. Canelo couldn't do that. You said you were going to stand in a trade with Canelo if you got an opportunity to get in front of him. Does this, in your mind, mean that you have more power than Canelo? And what would the game plan be?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I'm a humble guy. I always have been. Canelo is one of my boxing heroes, and I've said it. So like I said, even my name to be mentioned in the same name, the same sentence as his is a massive honour, man. It's a massive honour. Listen, you got to remember, from where I've come from, nothing. I swear, nothing. Alright? Everyone thinks just because of the way I carry myself that I've been fed with a silver spoon. I haven't. I honestly haven't. I've come from nothing. I just don't portray it. But that's what boxing's about at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I've experienced a lot.
Congratulations and